to have already been chilling here. This looked like a trap. Like, it was a trap, y'all. It was a trap.
I've been a bad bitch, Kakiana, and I'm still winning Pakiana. Percocets, Papiana, killing everybody beat. Thank you next, Ariana. You gon' have to give me Tapiana if you tryna get some Slappiana. I call my ops Appiana, then shut down East St. Loriana.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sierra.saigee. If you're new here, hey sis, hey, welcome to the family, guys. For today's video, I'm doing a story time clearly, and this story time is the key because my whole life is the key. And today's story time is gonna be about the first night that I got super drunk, well, my first time getting drunk, and where it landed us. And if you read the title, our night started really nice and ended up in a trap. Just comment down below your favorite parts, per usual, and let's proceed. This story time happened when I was about like 15, turning 16, or freshly 16, around this time. Like when I was 16, I felt like a hot girl. I wanted to be outside. I'm gonna get ready a name before we even get into it. So I was out with my two homegirls, Lex and Cassie. So me and Cassie were actually meeting for the first time because she's Lex's best friend. But me and Lex was really good friends too. So I was like, cool, let's just all go out. It was a great time. Mind you, Lex and Cassie are both similar people. So like I felt like if Lex is cool, then Cassie's gonna be cooler. Like, you know?
You're stupid. You're not smart.
Not stupid.
You're not smart.
It'll be a good time. So it's 4th of July weekend. So me, Lex, and Cassie started to link up. And if you guys are from New York or you guys are not from New York, whatever, one of the main attraction sites in Brooklyn is Coney Island. The beach, it's the boardwalk, it's festivities, it's rides, it's, you know, it's amusement park. We decided to all link up around like maybe like 1 p.m.-ish, 2 p.m.-ish, and we all decided to link on the boardwalk. So we got to the boardwalk. It was super cool vibes. It was packed per usual, like definitely an everyday New York thing on the 4th of July. Like, it's gonna be packed. Just trying to see like how the night is gonna go. Now, this particular summer was definitely giving City Girls is up, because when I tell y'all, like, it was not nothing that we was ever really paying for.
I need a nigga who gon' swipe them visas.
So Lex had a dude that was feeling her, so he would pay for literally anything that we wanted. Like, him and his friends would pay for, like, if we want nutcrackers, if we want to get on rides, like around and around and around and around, they would pay for it. So like by the time we clicked up, like, we already knew, like, you know, we're gonna be here for a little while, but we're not gonna stay. You know how that go. Okay, I'm gonna chill with y'all for a little bit, see what it do, but then I'm out. So we spent the day there. We had mad nutcrackers, getting on rides back to back. It was a good ass time to me. Bitch, I was lit, okay? Because for one, I never really was a drinker when I was like under 18. Like, that was never my bop too much. Like, I would take a shot or two, but I'm not the girl. This is not euphoria. Most that I've done before this day was probably like a couple Jello shots, and like, you know, Jello shots get you lit, but it's not like woozy, you know? These nutcrackers, strong. Okay. And literally time was flying as we're getting on rides and we're all chit-chatting, having a good time. Like, it was just getting to that point where like I'm drunk. And you know how I knew I was drunk? Like, in the beginning, it was no problem that it was packed. I had no problem it was packed. I was having a good time. By that 4th nutcracker, my anxiety is up. It's up and it's stuck. Like, I'm looking around, like, it was way too many people here. Like, I literally, I physically, I just can't. Around this time, it was probably like 5, 6, but I was still trying to hold down. And those folks in your head, like, girl, you're okay, don't worry about it. You're okay, don't worry about it. I never felt this before, but let me keep going. So fast forward, the sun is coming down, and I'm figuring out, like, damn, like, we need to get something to eat. By this time, it's around like 7:30, 8 o'clock. We end up going to McDonald's. And I don't even know why we went to McDonald's, because if everywhere else is crowded, baby, that McDonald's is packed. That McDonald's is packed. And when I tell you, like, I was really like so annoyed, like to the point where like I didn't even want the food. I'm like, fuck the food, like whatever. So now I'm getting drunk, and I feel like a lot of the reason why I didn't want to be anywhere was because I was fucking drunk. Because looking back on it, like, it was good vibes. I don't know what was my problem, but I was just so ready to go from the McDonald's. So Lex and Cassie live in the same neighborhood, and I live in the neighborhood over from them. So we would have to take like a bus, be on a bus for about like what, 20 minutes to get to their house. So I'm just thinking in my head, like, okay, like, you know, it's 8 o'clock now, like 16. I think my curfew was like midnight. I believe so, but I had a curfew. My mom don't play that, okay, bitch. I always had a curfew. I could be outside and have a good time, but baby, when that clock hits 12, I gotta go, okay? So a lot of the times I would come in before curfew, but like this particular day, I'm just feeling like, fuck it, like, let's stay to the 12. Let's do the whole 9 yards. So I'm trying to figure out like how everything would go in my head, literally in my head. So After we got our food and we ate, I'm feeling a little bit better, but I'm still in the back of my head feeling very uneasy. And if you guys are Caribbean, I want you to think in your head like the vibes is off. Baby, the vibes is off. It's time to go home. We're basically roaming around. I think I wanted to get like a funnel cake or something. I wanted to get something. We were just finding any reason to roam around because there's shops all up and down the strip. Like, it's food spots. There's still people here. Like, it's stuff going on still. It's only 8 o'clock, but I don't even think the fireworks started to go off yet. So we're still there. We're having a good time. Anyways, the fireworks go off around 9 o'clock. And it was super cute. You know, like, I had a good time. Like, overall, after the fireworks is going off, I'm trying to like figure out a way to tell them, okay, like, so what we gotta do? Like, what we gotta do, what we gotta do, what we gotta do. Y'all probably wondering like why I was so passive about like things and like why do I act like that? I really just didn't feel like being the buzzkill. So I'm just like trying to see, like, I'm trying to wait to see when bitches try to go home. So I could be like, all right, so I'm gonna fuck with y'all and y'all about to go or whatever. But I just kind of waited it out to see what was going on. So we're just kind of like walking around, still talking, laughing, kikiing, vibes, whatever. But you know, I'm still looking at the clock. So as we're kikiing or whatever, Cassie sees this beautiful dog. When I tell y'all, the dog probably looked like it went for like 10 bands. Like, and walking the dog was an older Russian lady. And you already know in New York City how Russian people give it up. Like, Russian people don't really like us. You know, so it's just like I'm looking at her like, oh, okay, girl, like, you know, the dog is pretty, please don't bother this lady because I don't have the energy nor the time. Okay, so Cassie is literally belligerent drunk. Another thing too about the liquor, like, if I had 4 nutcrackers, Cassie and Lex had to have about like 6 because every time that I finished one, they're opening another one. I'm just like, sheesh. Okay, slow down. Like, your girl is not up there. Cassie and Lex also is a lot more experienced than me. I'm talking about like in all different realms. Like, I think at this time, no, I wasn't a virgin at this time. I don't think so. Yeah, I think I had overdosed my virginity at this time. But I wasn't really like, I'm not a party girl. I haven't really been outside like that. I don't really be everywhere. But Lex and Cassie, they be outside. So like, this was my first time really experiencing them. But like, baby, they could drink. Like, they could drink. I'm thinking like, we only 16, 17. Like, how are you drinking like this? Already, with that being said, they were a lot more drunker than I was. So I really felt like at a certain point, I couldn't even drink too much because I wanted to, I had to babysit. I had to, you know? So neither here nor there, Cassie sees the dog. The lady is acting as if like she is fucking scared. I don't know why, because we're 3 young girls. It was kind of pissing me off. So Cassie goes chasing after the dog, like, oh my God, your dog is so cute. Can I pick him up? Can I pick him up? And surprisingly, the lady didn't curse her out, but she was definitely terrified. So she playing with the dog, and the lady's kind of like nudging the dog to like come towards her so she can go. And Cassie starts crying. Yeah, it's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to wrap it up. Like, this night is over. Bomb 4th of July. So we're walking towards the bus stop. Group of young white men. There's like 7 of them. Because the area that we're in is fake, like, Russian, Jewish. Is smoking outside the park or whatever we was walking past, and they're trying to catcall us. I'm not opening a new door every block that we tired. I'm not gonna do that. Like, the dog thing was enough. So the boys started talking to Cassie, and Cassie is super friendly. I don't know what. I'm gonna blame it on the alcohol. Just praying that like the bus comes at the bus stop. The bus arrives, and we're about to get on the bus. And the bus driver, I didn't even look at him fully in his face, but like he was already acting like he didn't care. You know, sometimes when the bus drivers don't care, you just walk on the bus. So we just decided to just walk on the bus. Like, you guys like, are you from New York even? Like, I don't know. Like, so we walk on the bus, and when I tell y'all, this bus driver arose from whatever coma he was in and was like,
did y'all swipe? Did y'all swipe?
So I'm just like, we both looked at each other like, no. No. Like idiots. We're standing in the front of the bus.
Like, oh, y'all can't be coming on the bus without no metro card. Da 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 da.
So I'm just like, okay, sir, but like it's 9 o'clock. Like, they need to go home. So I'm kind of give the whole sob story because like, I am 16, nigga. If I go missing today and they see me on this bus camera,
You about to lose your job.
who cares? It was like, what, $250, $225 at the time? Like, you're pressed for a $225 swipe? Are they paying you the fucking $225 in your paycheck? No. So move on. Like, I don't even fuck with public transportation like that. So for me to be in the front of the bus getting embarrassed is just so out of my elements. I'm already annoyed. I've been annoyed 3 annoys ago. He lets us get on the bus. But like, sir, you could have saved me. You didn't have to give us that speech, girl. Like, it's 4th of July weekend. You probably don't want to be here right now. That's my motherfucking problem. So we get on the bus, and as we walk towards the back of the bus, y'all, It's bare niggas in the back.
How convenient is that? Wow, how convenient that.
Bare niggas. And to me, anything more than 5 heads is too many for me. Anything more than 5 heads is too many for me. One thing about New York men, if you think you're gonna avoid talking to them, you're not. So like we walk into the back of the bus and I have these 2 drunk, sloppy girls with me. So it's looking like Christmas Day for niggas right now. Christmas Day. So we get to the back of the bus and of course, what I already knew, they're gonna talk to us and I'm getting mad. So I'm giving it up like, So I try to crack little jokes like, oh, where y'all coming from? Or what's y'all names? And da-da-da-da-da. I'm really not even interested. Because one, I have a man. 2, I'm too deep in annoyance to even care about what you're telling me. I really don't care. So I'm really waiting for the stop to come up. But where Cassie and Lex live is a little far down. So like, we on this bus for a smooth 20 minutes. Like, and he's stopping at every bus stop. Cassie and Lex is really like entertaining these guys. They're very much fraternizing. And I'm getting mad because I'm just like, why do y'all talk to everybody that y'all see? I don't know if I was being like a bitch or something, but like I'm not that kind of girl. Like, catch me if you can, nigga. Like, what the fuck? Especially if you're not getting nothing out of these niggas. No matter what group of niggas it is, no matter where we go, they gonna stop. Like,
That damn bitch.
it was not giving Sierra. It was just not giving Sierra. And all around, I'm getting frustrated. Now it's time to get off the bus. So we get to our destination, and I'm thinking, like, okay, like, we gotta just go to Lex's crib and say hello to her mother and make sure Cassie's cool, and then I'm leaving. Okay, I'm leaving. Now, a lot of y'all probably wondering, like, why don't I just go home? Because I live closer from where our first destination was. My mom raised me right, okay? My mom raised me right, and she always told me, if you came with your homegirls, you're gonna leave with your homegirls. Like, with that being said, I already had that in the back of my mind. That's how I was brought up. So, like, you know, I couldn't just leave. And it was also still early before my curfew. So I'm just like, let me just see what I could do and then move on. Anyways, so we get to Cassie and Lex's neighborhood. And as we're walking to her building, Lex sees a guy that she knows. And like, I'm thinking like, okay, hey, what's up, da-da-da. Y'all, when I tell you they have the longest conversation of my life. And then he goes, oh, your friend got attitude? I'm like, I don't got no attitude. It's just late. We've been outside since 1 o'clock. So then he was just like, oh, okay, like, just chill. You know, me and my man's having to get together, you know, up the block. And y'all could come if y'all want to. You don't got to stay. Just stop by for a little while, you know, like, y'all cool. So this particular bro that she ended up seeing, I knew of him by like name. I think I've seen him probably like once or twice, but I didn't know this nigga like that. Like, he was not somebody that like I feel comfortable pulling up on with them. Like, she didn't even go, but Lex is already looking like she made a decision for all 3 of us. Lex literally in her head was acting like, okay, bet, we gonna be there. So he just like, oh, I'm walking over there now, like, I want to walk with us. So walk with him. So I'm just literally looking at Lex, and she's like, oh, Sierra will stay for like 15 minutes, like, we're not gonna be there too long, blah blah. So we walking with him to the spot or whatever, and as we're walking, I'm trying to figure out, like, I don't remember where this nigga live. I don't know if it's in his crib. I don't know where we're going. And I was getting mad because I knew Lex's neighborhood, but like not so well. Like, it's just like I know my to and froms. I don't know the back streets and the back corners and stuff like that. So just like being in places where I don't know automatically make me feel uncomfortable. So I'm already not feeling it. Take me home. We're pulling up to our project building now. But this is not like the regular peas that I'm used to. Like, you know what I'm saying? These is peas that like look like it's levels to the peas. Like, it's really levels to it. These peas, peas is short for project. The fucking building look disgusting. All types of alarms is going off. And I'm drunk. I'm still drunk. I think I was mixing light and dark too. Cause I had a couple of nutcrackers with Hennessy, and then I had one with Patron. So at this point, my little 16-year-old belly, my mind, my head, everything is just swimming right now. Just swimming. So we pull up to the building, and I'm looking at Cassie, looking at Lex, and Lex is looking like she's at home. So I'm thinking like, and Cassie, to me, I feel like Lex is like the head. Cassie's more so like the ankles, bitch. She just follows. And I'm just sitting here in the middle, literally like the inside's turning. Literally, I'm on the stomach and it's just turning in circles. So we walking into the spot. And as we walk in, I remember he said, get together. Baby, it was no music. There was no food, bitch. Not even a fucking bottle of water. There was nothing there. I'm trying to figure out what vibes was it supposed to be a get together? And on top of it, not only was there no food and vibes and liquor and fucking music, it was like I'm joking. It was probably like 12 niggas deep. 12 niggas deep in a spot. And like I said, we're in our project building, you know, and some of these apartments be hyper small. So like at this point, I'm just sitting there, I'm like, yeah. If there's nowhere for me to sit, yeah, I'm ready to go. If it's more niggas than girls, I'm ready to go. On top of that, when we had walked into the apartment, it was already a girl there. And when I tell y'all, she looks smoked out. Like, I'm talking smoked out.
Oh, that'll do it. You don't have to worry about me. You do not have to worry about me.
It was not giving. I'm looking at her. I'm looking at the niggas. I'm looking at the apartment. The apartment is like literally filled with weed smoke. Just weed smoke and just darkness. Like, it's not giving no type of get together where any bitches is coming anywhere. Or if this is where they're regularly chill at, they had to have already been chilling here. This looked like a trap. Like, it was a trap, y'all. It was a trap. First of all, it didn't even look like anybody lived in the apartment to begin with. Like, there's no pictures on the wall. There's nothing here. As we're walking into the room, I'm having all of these thoughts. I'm looking at Lex, looking at Cassie, and Lex is pissing me off because Lex is looking too much at home for me. Because ain't no a bitch that's with me is in settings like this, period. And that is no shade to girls, but all fucking shade. Like, I cannot deal. Like, how are you sitting here comfortably in a room with 12 men and 4 women? The one girl we met here already looked like she's not here. I don't know what she's on. Like, what? Like, oh my God. And mind you, we're 16. Do I want to highlight and bold that? If I was 16 at the time, every nigga in this room had to at least be 21. Like, why would we be here? Why would we be here? There's no get together. And no one is acting like they want to leave. I see standing in the doorway. I'm literally seeing niggas preying us down. When I tell you, like, we was half naked. Like, it's 4th of July, it's summer. You know how we give it up 16 feeling like you're a baddie. You already know how that go. So I have on a little tube top, babes. A little tube top. Little itty bitty covering my little tube top. Then I have on a tight, I had some coochie cutter shorts, y'all. Coochie cutter short. I need to go home, okay? Lex starts rolling up with the guy. I don't smoke. I smoke now, but I didn't smoke when I was 16. So I'm sitting there, I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna let y'all roll up, but then I'm ready to go. So like 20 minutes go by. I'm trying to put on this fake smile on my face, but y'all, I'm really not feeling it. I'm dead ass, like literally on the verge of tears because my phone is dying. And another thing, so I started to feel sick. Now, I don't even remember if I ate earlier that day, because like I said, we've been outside since 1 p.m. So I don't think I left the house. When I had left the house, I don't think I had ate anything. When we was outside, I was eating what? I was drinking fucking liquor and eating a funnel cake and some chicken nuggets. Like, I don't know what I was surviving off of, but at this point, I started to feel sick. Like, I'm like, yeah, I have to go. I have to go. I'm probably getting secondhand high and just so out of it. Like, I'm ready to go. So I'm telling Lex, y'all, I'm about to go. What time y'all want to wrap up? So she's like, oh, I'm not ready to go yet. Why you want to leave? Da, 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 da. Typical shit that I was really expecting. I'm just like, bro, like, I have to be home by 12. It's turn 11. So I'm just like, I'm about to go, like, soon. So, like, you want me to walk you to your house or no? I'll admit this was bad on my part because I was giving it up. Like, I was already ready to leave them. Granted, I did want to leave, but I just kind of felt like you're pushing me past my boundaries now. So, like, I don't owe you anything once you know this is my boundary and you're pushing past it, you know? So I'm getting mad because she made it seem as if, like, we haven't been outside since 1 p.m. We've been outside all motherfucking day, bitch. What are you mad about? You know? So she started getting mad, like, oh, after we spoke, we split, da 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 da. So I'm like, whatever. So at this point, I'm on Uber. I am not taking a bus back. I have no show car. If I get another bus travel like that, I'm gonna lose it. And I'm not waiting for no bus. No, I'm not. So I'm looking at the Uber prices and it's like, okay, well, and this is back Uber pool is still lit, y'all. So I'm looking right now. I'm like, baby, this $12.99 looking about sweet to me. It's $12.99 looking real sweet to me. So I'm looking at Lex. She's still smoking. Cassie is on top. Literally, she's sitting on this lap in the spot. So I'm just like, first and last. First and last. It was definitely not our last time hanging out. Definitely not. But like, in my brain, first and last, I will ever go to a get together with any of these bitches. I'm not coming. No, it's not happening. Anyways, so I'm gonna say probably like 11:45. It's literally close to 12. I'm like, y'all wanna go? So I don't know. I don't know. So she's like, oh, Sierra, act like that. A lot of niggas in the room peeped that I'm like, you know, I'm about to start sizing them up. Like, it's not that time. Like, bitch, I'm about to walk out the door. You coming or not? Okay, so at the end of the night, they ended up saying, okay, bye, whatever, and we ended up leaving. So I'm gonna get outside. When I tell you I left her, she has the stinkiest attitude with me. Like, oh, I always act like that every time we go out. I'm just like, yo, like, to be honest, I don't give a fuck. I could have left y'all like mad long ago. I did not dip on y'all. I have my own money. My phone is on. Their phones are dead. That's the craziest part about it all too. Cause I'm like, you don't have no bread on you right now. You don't have your phone. Do your mother know where you're at? No. Okay, so like, be glad, be grateful that I didn't leave you in the hands of these niggas. Like, what are you talking about? For her to be so upset with me. So I walked Cassie to her apartment first, because she's a little bit further, and then I walked Lex to her apartment, and then I called my Uber from Lex's crib. That's what happened. So I got in an Uber, and I already texted my mother like, look, I'm gonna explain when I get home. And this is like literally one of the reasons why I love the fact that my mom is literally like one of like my best friends. Very much my mom, my ass. But like I wasn't even scared to tell her this is not my fault. Okay, so I think I had gotten over probably like what 12, 15-ish time, whatever. I didn't get home until probably like 1, honestly, like, cause you know how Uber pool work. They gotta drop everybody else in the fucking car off before you. It's always your luck like that when you got somewhere to be. I broke curfew. I was drinking. I'm on the other side of town. I'm in trap houses. And like, I don't think I told her we was going. I told her we was going to the beach. I don't know how we got all these places, but shout out to moms, okay? Shout out to mom, because my mother holds it down for me. It's so many times she could beat me up, but she did not. But I got home, told her everything that happened, and she was just like, you know, thank you for, like, you know, you use your discretion every time. And was like, yeah. But yeah, that was the longest night of my motherfucking life. And our story time was pretty quick because it's not much tea. It's basically how I realized like how to navigate and how to be smart up here. Okay, so first thing first, I do want to say that like when I was younger, like I'm 21 going to 22 now. So like when I was younger, I feel like I used to do a lot of things to keep the peace. I'm not in no way a people pleaser. Like I don't feel like a people pleaser, but like I usually feel like I'm trying to keep the peace around certain people. So anytime now when I feel like I'm around girls that I have to feel like I have to bite my tongue too much or I have to suppress certain things and not say certain things, I'm not hanging out with you no more, period. If you bring me out with you and you're not even really too sure where we're gonna be at and stuff like that, I'm not going out with you. 3, if you around too many niggas too much for me, your goal is a man you're looking for, not coming. I have strict ass rules when it comes to friends just because of like stupid shit that happened to me in the past. But like literally looking back on it, there's so many stories of like how I could have been in the most fucked up situation just because my friends want to go here and my friends want to do this and my friends want to do this. So if you're younger watching this story time, I do want you guys to like use your discretion. Thank you guys for watching today's story time. It was super short, I know, but I'm back. I'll see y'all on Friday because my new upload schedule is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. So I'm gonna see you guys on Friday at 3 for some more tea. Okay, so love you guys and